Welcome back to another video from Trust D Process. I almost messed that up. From Trust D Process. We have another tutorial. This tutorial is going to be about the squats. Okay, I'm going to show you guys pretty much, or tell you guys pretty much, what I know and what I've learned about squatting. I think I'm very good at squatting myself. But I'm gonna give y'all a few tips on what I've learned and on the way that I squat. Hopefully it helps you guys with y'all squat. So I'm gonna show you guys just a regular body weight, just with no bar, and then I'm gonna get the bar and then squat with the bar, and show you how that should look also. Okay. And I'm not gonna get into like the low bar, high bar squat. We're just gonna focus on strictly just the form and maybe where your feet placement should be, and just the form. So when it comes to the squat, right, you want to make sure you keep your head up. You want to make sure you keep your chest up. Okay, you don't want to be looking down. You don't want to sink your chest in. You don't want to sink your chest in or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So on the way down, you want to keep your head up, keep your chest up, and also on your way down, you want to go at least 90 degrees. Now you got some people who break parallel, which I'm one of them people, but you want to make sure you're at least getting 90 degrees, okay? 90 degrees will probably look similar to pretty much about right there. That's pretty much where you should be, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Okay, also what you want to do is you want to make sure you're breaking at the hips first and not breaking at the knees first, okay? Make sure you're breaking at the hips first, okay? Breaking at the knees look like you can see it, but you may not see it right away, because you break at the knees first, so you can't see, like, you see my knees broken, then my hips went like directly after. What you want to do is you want to break at the hips first, and then let the knees go. So I'm gonna show you guys in two different, front to side and from the front, and also to help, you can use your hands, like if you want. So like when you go down, you can go boom, and then you come up. You know what I'm saying? You can bring your hands back to make sure you're engaging those hips, and make sure you're coming all the way up when you're doing the squat. So this is what it should look like. Okay, straight from the side. Okay. Like I said, keep your head up, chest up. So. All right, from the side, straight from the front. Now, also another thing, you want to make sure, like when it comes to your feet placement, it's really up to you. But if you want to start somewhere, you can start with your feet being like shoulder width, and so shoulder width, you maybe have them like pointing, pointing, whatever. But you want to make sure your knees is going the same direction your toes is going. I should have said that first. So you make sure your knees is going the same way your toes are pointing. So my toes are pointing this way, right? So my knees will go out that way too. Okay? You don't want your knees to go in. You don't want them to buckle in. You don't want to go like this and then come up and buckle. You don't want them to go straight. I'm saying my feet are pointing, my toes are pointing that way. You want to make sure your knees are going in the same direction as your toes. Okay? Now some people got a wide stance, that's fine. Some people got this close of a stance. Really up to you. My stance is about right here. So when I squat, my feet will be like this, pointing this way, so my knees will go out that way and back in, okay? So that's how the body squat, just with no bar should go. Now with the bar, right? Say you got the bar, same exact thing. You wanna keep your head up. This is right at the bar, please. Whatever. Like I said, we won't get into the high bar and low bar squatting. That can be another video. But it's the same exact thing, right? Get into the squat position. Want to hold the bar. Now, also, when holding the bar too, right? You want to make sure you have your elbows back. Not you gotta have them like all the way back, like hurt yourself, but just make sure your elbows is back to kind of lock that bar in. So be moving around. So you can also so you can keep, you know, your core, you know, stable. But you want to put those elbows back, right? So, like I said, same thing, except you want to push those elbows back or up, or whatever. Get your squat stance, same exact thing, head up, chest up. Same exact thing. It's very simple. It takes some practice also too. I keep forgetting. You want to make sure you're coming down on your heels. You do not want to be coming down or pushing up with your toes. You want to make sure you're coming down on your heels. You want to make sure you're pushing up off from your heels. Now that takes a while to get used to. You can buy lifters if you want, and that helps with you pushing off your heel because it already has that angle. You can use like a small plate and put it under your heels when you squat to kind of help you get that feel of pushing off your heels. But you want to make sure you're pushing off your heels at all times, okay? So the main things that you want to focus on when it comes to the squat is keeping your chest up, keeping your head up, looking straight ahead. And then you also want to make sure you're breaking at the hips first, not the knees. Like I said, you want to make sure you come down your heels. And with the bar, like I said, you want to make sure you have your elbows pushed back, not like this, but your elbows pushed back to kind of lock that bar in so you can stay tight. And yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know for the squats. That pretty much will help you get started with your squatting, if it's if it's with no weight or if it's with the bar. That's pretty much the main things that you need to know, and everything goes like low bar squatting, high bar squatting, and all of that, and will come into play later on once you get that form down, okay? So, if there's any other movements you guys want to see me do or show you guys, leave a comment below, and I'll make sure to get to y'all with that tutorial. And once again, this is another video from Trusty Process. I hope y'all like it. I hope it helps y'all out, and I will catch y'all in another one.
Yeah, nigga, I came from the dirt, sipping up dirt. Why the fans wanna hurt? Nigga.